Hi guys, welcome back or welcome if you're new. My name is Tiana and I'm the maker behind Also Stitched, and today we have final day of market prepping for the convention. Today is the setup day for Supernova Comic Con and Gaming Convention, and we will be leaving house around 5 p.m. It is 1 p.m. at the moment. I'm kind of running late and I have so much work still to do and I'm panicking. I'm not gonna lie, I have so much work to do. I feel like it's gonna be a long night. I'm not sure how long it's gonna take us to set up, because at first I thought only setting up just the bare bones and then bringing plushes in the morning, but I'm feeling like setting up everything today so that I can sleep in tomorrow, just so I can be stressless, because I know I'm already stressed, so it is just overwhelming. Let's go into the plushie makes for this week. It was a short week, but I am really happy with everything that I have. I have 4 whips, like tiny whips that have to be done today. Probably night project. So I'm gonna share just the whips because they are part of all of these. And everything that I made this week was $667 when it comes to crochet. But I was embroidering like crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I have embroidered 76 embroidered keychains this week, and I still need to make holes and put rivets in all of them, and I have over 150 of them, I think, even more. I think almost 200. Crazy. The value of embroidered keychains that I did this week is $760 if we are counting them as a $10 each. I will start my price with $12 for Friday and Saturday, and the sale price 3 for $30. I might run only on Sunday or maybe even Saturday. I will see how the sales will go. I don't want to undersell myself, so I'm just gonna keep the price 12 as they are, and then we'll see about the discounts over the weekend. I talked to my Supernova friend Dowie last night, and she has actually encouraged me to put my prices up. She thinks that I should charge Charizard for a bit more. I am not sure. I'm really scared because I don't know what to expect in Exhibitor Hall. She has experience in both Exhibitor Hall and Artist Alley, and she said that Exhibitor Hall will have a lot more foot traffic, and I am situated next to the stars, so I think I'm in a good position. And to be honest with you guys, everyone who arrives at Supernova goes around multiple times. I've experienced last year, I have people coming to my stall multiple times and coming back, and I really think whoever is there, especially for 3 days, will go around multiple times. So I'm not scared of not being visible there, but I'm scared that I have maybe my prices too low, even though I have usually my prices very high. I am one of the crocheters here in the community that do really high prices, but oh well. We'll see. I'm gonna probably stick to my guns, stick to my prices, because I would rather sell them than go home with them. So we'll see. Let's go into the plushies. I don't want to hold you because I have a lot of work and I need to stop yapping. So let's go into the plushies. Let's quickly move my whips out of the way. Can you recognize what is this gonna be? I have 4 of those. It's gonna be Perry the Platypus. He is my best seller. I always sell out of him, and I have 4 here plus 1 in my stock already. So all I have to do is bill, tail and head, and that should be done this evening. Perry the Platypus is patterned by Poggy's Place. It is a very quick make, and I always keep selling of this guy. I sell more of Perry the Platypus than original Platypus. So I'm raising prices. I was charging $20 before, and for Supernova I'm going with $22, Australian dollars, don't forget. So yeah, there is 4 Perry the Platypus. You can tell I'm rushing through all of these just because we need to keep going, okay? Oh, by the way, all of my plushes are tagged because last night, when I was chatting with Dowie, I was also tagging my plushes and working through all of this. Just quickly about my tags. So I create all of my tags on Canva. It is just basic, my logo plus choking hazard warning and social media. This is my link tree. And on the back, this is my barcode. This is what helps me when I'm running big shows, especially with my family. my husband will be helping with me. We will be both checking out. We are checking out from our phones. We just use phone camera to scan the barcode. Everything is pulled out. He doesn't have to think about anything. And also, I think on Saturday we will have our kids with us and my daughter can also help. So this is just so much easier for us. The way I do my barcodes is through Shopify. I don't need any spreadsheets or anything else because Shopify has everything streamlined through Shopify. So it is very easy. When you are creating product, you need to create barcode and SKU code. And once you are done with all of your products in your inventory, you just go to the print barcode labels and it can pull out everything, even with inventory stock. Like for example, if there are 2 choppers, it will pull 2 choppers and it will print 2 labels. It is very streamlined in Shopify. That is one of the reasons that I have switched to Shopify, just because this makes the difference for me when we are doing big shows like this. Last year we had a huge crowds and it was really overwhelming. I'm not someone who has time to chat. First of all, I'm not a chatty person. You will never see me chatting with customers because I suffer social anxiety. And trust me, most of the customers over there, sometimes customers don't even want to be greeted. If they look at me, I will greet them. If not, we are all good to go. So for me, checking out customers is a streamlined, quick process. Scan, charge, buy, see you later. This really helps to keep everything streamlined. And the second reason, I'm very data-oriented person. I love to see back what I sold, what were the prices, what were the colors. I even have on my SKU counts what yarn did I use. So I have all of this information in my inventory just because I prefer that. Yes, Shopify is a bit expensive, but on the other side, you get a website, and on the third side, you get a cheaper transaction fees. So it is worth for me to having Shopify as a website just to have my barcodes. And that is it. Let's go to the plushies bag. So I have a video that I created about how I do my barcodes in one of my vlogs. If you want to, if I remember, I will link it down below if you're curious, because I do show you on computer how I do it. I have 2 choppers. Chopper was no brainer for me to remake because I sold out on my last market, so I did 2 of him. Oopsie. Hello. Can you see? This is Emily artwork pattern. I really enjoy this pattern. It is very quick because it is just a bobble for arms and feet, and I love that because it is fuss free. It is quick. There is no weaving in ends or surface crocheting or anything like that. I really adore this pattern. And I charge... Oh, this one has a wrong tag. This one has a... Oof. Lucky that I saw. I have probably switched my tags on 2 products. Okay, I need to remember to change that. Luckily I saw that. Imagine customer paying 120 for this guy. Alright, so I charged first time $65 and I have switched my price to $70. Only $5 more, but it is worth. People will pay $70 for this size of plushie and I'm really happy with this. I really love his face. He's so cute and adorable. He's like a chubby, small baby chopper. So yeah, I love this pattern. It is a very quick make. The body is all in one piece. You make a bucket hat and sew the horns on and that is it. Plus just the cross. She does like a felt for the cross, but I just use yarn. It is quick and easy and love this pattern. I have Luffy still in my stash and he's also priced at 70. So yeah, now we have 2 chopper. So my next one is Whopper. It is another Pokemon, axolotl Pokemon. And this is a free pattern on, I think, Ko-fi. I'm not sure. I need to double check because I am obviously not prepared for this. And it is by Danny Crochet. I'm going to link everything down below, so don't worry. Any Instagram patterns, no, there's no Instagram patterns. This is going to be linked and everything else is paid pattern, so it's going to be linked down below. I had plans to make 2 of these, but I just wasn't enjoying this pattern. I didn't like how I placed the feet. It is kind of weird and he's not sitting properly, so I just wasn't bothered to make another one. It is also pattern. Even these parts are sewn on, so you have to sew tail, 2 feet, body to the head, and that is it. It is not a big plushie. This is mill ends, so probably Bernat blanket, and I don't know, I kind of didn't enjoy this pattern. That's why I only made one, and I have priced it for 45 Australian dollars. I mean, it is cute, but nothing special. If I've ever made another one, I will probably look for a bigger pattern, like to have it like a showstopper. I don't know. But it is a free pattern, so yeah. Alright, so my next pattern is something I've created last year, and I'm not sure if I've even, I don't think I had YouTube back then. I did it in a Moravira blanket yarn and I didn't like it. I don't know what went wrong with that one, but I didn't like it, and my son took it because he didn't mind the mistake I did. And this time I decided to do it in mill ends. This is probably Bernat blanket. I did modify pattern a bit. So in the round 5 of the body, I worked round 5 in the back loop only, just to leave the front loop exposed so that I can attach head to the body. So essentially what she wants you to do, the pattern is by close knit crochet. I assume it's she, pardon me if it's he. What the pattern requires you to do, you finish the body first and then you do head. This bobble is done in the last round, and on the top of this head you leave a tail on the other side so that you can sew it to the bobble. You're doing that in the end. Before of that you are attaching head to the body, surface crocheting through the head and through the body. And in the pattern they just want you to go randomly around the body, and for me that didn't work. It's just the placement, it was really awkward and it didn't work. So I decided in the round 5 of the body do the back loop only, just to expose the front loops so that I can go back when I'm crocheting the head to the body, that I have those front loops visible so that I can easily crochet the head to the body, and it works perfect. I really love this. I decided to go for this yarn just because it fits perfectly his head. His head is usually, on some pictures it can be teal, on some pictures it is purple, but I think this is just the perfect head for Kirby. So this is Sleeping Kirby, in case you don't know. It is adorable. It is just the perfect size. I love him so much. I don't know why I didn't work more on this pattern last year, but oh well. I figured it out this time. It works for me now so much that I did 7 of them. And I will be pricing them for $22, same as my Perry the Platypus. I won't be able to hold all of the 7. You just have to trust me. It's 7 of them here in the bag, so I really can't be bothered to pull them out. They were so quick. I can't even tell you. I think the body is 10 minutes and head with attaching head is another 10 minutes. I love plushes like this. This is the perfect size. Like I said, my $18 basket is pretty empty just because those plushes are so tiny and I don't like making them. 20 to 25 is the perfect size for me to make more affordable plushes. So yeah, we have 7 Sleeping Kirby's, 7 mini Sleeping Kirby's, because wait a second, we also have a big Sleeping Kirby. This is also something I have already done last year. I did it in Moravira blanket yarn and it was huge. It was so much bigger. And I think I sold it for around $100 at my uni market, which was a bargain. I don't know why I sold it that cheap, but oh well. This time, oh, this guy has a chopper price. So this is where the price went. Okay. So this time I'm pricing it $120 and I think I can easily get the $120. Hat is fully removable. I'm not gonna remove it now because it's hard to put it back, but this guy is such a mindless project just because it is a huge ball and a hat. Hat is so quick to make. So last time when I made this hat, I did it in Moravira blanket yarn in teal color, and this is all again mill ends, Bernat blanket. The difference working with Bernat blanket and Moravira is, it is such a huge difference. This, I could whip this whole hat in half an hour, while if I were to do it with Moravira blanket yarn, it would probably take me an hour just because it is hard on my hands. This was so quick and so soft. I love the way this hat looks. I think I'm left with enough to make another big one or a couple of small ones. Hands are sewn on and feet are also sewn on. You are sewing on the pom-pom and that is it. So this is also a paid pattern from Etsy. It is from AQ Crochets. I'm gonna link everything down below. I loved making this one so much that I did 2 of them. I mean, look at him. This hat is coming off, but oh well. He is the cutest. And it is such a nice make and quick make, and you get a good size plushie out of it. So yeah, this is one of my biggest make for the week. 2 of these giant sleeping Kirby's plus 7 mini ones. And that is all when it comes to crochet, and I'm really happy with everything that I've done. Stay tuned, I'm gonna talk a bit about the numbers in the end. I really had fun making this guy, and I definitely recommend this pattern. It is pretty mindless project. That's what I like about the projects like this. Even though you have to do embroidery after, you have to do some sewing. This is not a lot at all, because this hat, you have a long time to crochet this hat, and that is the best part for me, because I like the projects where I need to crochet a lot. Not cut the yarn, weave in tails, surface crochet, weave in tails, close the hole. That's the boring part. I like crocheting. That's why I enjoyed making him so much. That is all I have crocheted this week. Let me quickly run you through everything that I have embroidered this week, because we have a lot. So I have 6 Togepi, 9 Totoro with umbrella, 6 Woodstock, 9 Snoopys with the house, 4 One Piece. This is my restock. I already have this in my stock, but I needed more because these are gonna sell definitely. And then I made Shank's flag too, and I made 6 of those. Haku is another remake. I made 6 Haku. This one takes forever. This is 45 minutes stitch out just for one. While some of my others can be like 5 minutes. For example, this is 5 minutes stitch out. This is You Died. This is my design. This is what I had on t-shirts last year, and my t-shirts were selling like crazy with this design. It is something that is in the game. When you died, it says You Died, and this font and this lettering is very recognizable amongst the gamers. So I have, at the moment, I have 8 of those, but I do plan on having 12. I have 9 of Suits Prime, and I have 9 of Appa. And that is it. And I do plan on embroidering today more. I think I'm just gonna restock my Mimikyu because I have only 2 left. And some of those Pokemons that I'm really running low on the numbers. So I'm not gonna do any new designs, even though I have hundreds more to do, but I don't wanna because I don't have time to digitize them. So I will be just restocking files that I have already in my machine, and that's gonna be it. And I also did 2 beanies. These are just the double-stranded chunky beanies by Passionate Kelsey, my comfort knit and my anxiety helper. So yeah, I also did 2 more, and I have 2 more on my needles, but I'm not rushing to finish them. If I finish them during the weekend, that's fine, because those are gonna be my car projects while we are driving back and forth for the 4 days. Oh my god, because today is the setup, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh my god, yeah. Let's talk about some numbers. I don't have full numbers in my Shopify yet because my keychains are not in the Shopify yet. So what I can see from here at the moment, and I didn't put Perry the Platypus yet. So I will have $8,450 of crochet plushies. That is just crochet plushies. When it comes to everything else that I need to put, my 2 beanies and all the embroidered keychains, I will have over 12,000 Australian dollars worth of stock. And I'm really happy with that. I was scared that I wouldn't be able to achieve this, but I have, and I'm so proud of myself. My goal was to have at least minimum $8,000 of crochet to 10,000. I didn't get to 10,000, but 8,000 is still really good. And the rest is my knitted beanies, my embroidery keychains, and I do have some Kindle covers. I will be selling all of those things. And I'm also thinking of bringing my hair cloths. I used to have a hair accessory business, and I still have a lot of hair cloths left in my stock. So I'm thinking of bringing them and just offering them very cheaply just to get rid of the stock. So there is still inventory in those things, but I don't have the numbers because because I don't have those things in my inventory and I don't care about them. I also have some t-shirts left over from the last year, plus some bags. I will be also bringing them. I don't have a rush to put them up on the first or second day, maybe on the third day if my tables look empty. So we'll see what I will do with that. So I have more stock than what I just told you in the numbers, and I'm really happy. I'm anxious, I'm excited. It is gonna be a big weekend. I mean, this is 3 days, it's gonna be a lot. Friday we are starting from 9:30 to 6 p.m. I think the soft opening is 8:30. Saturday and Sunday I think are from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. but I think they're also having soft opening from 9. They want us on site from 9:30. I will probably be there when the soft opening is happening just because people will be wandering around. I don't want them to wander around my stock, so yeah, I will probably be there since 9 a.m. and also on Saturday I will have my kids with me because they are really excited. They want to experience this, and since I'm in exhibitor hall I got 4 tickets, so why not use them and bring kids. They will have spot in our stall because we will be on the outside on the L shape, and they will have space to sit on the inside, but I assume they will most of the time spend playing the games or whatever. A lot of celebrities are coming this year. We have some big names, so it's gonna bring a lot of crowds. I'm excited for that. Today we are setting up and I'm starting vlog. I will be vlogging my setup. That's gonna be day 0. Friday is gonna be day 1. I'm planning on 3 vlogs when it comes to this weekend, and then a separate video with sit down with all the numbers, crunching everything and telling you what's sold and what was my experience and everything about that. So stay tuned for the future videos. It's gonna be exciting. I'm really looking forward to it. That is it, guys. As soon as I finish this I will be starting vlogs, so stay tuned for that. And with all of that, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, happy crafting.